When you see a van coming your way, you're expecting to be kidnapped, but everybody trusts the police, and that got me thinking. A police car would make for the perfect kidnap vehicle. So when you just simply place a chair, of course, somebody can sit down in it, but when you actually fling 10,000 chairs right through them, they're pretty much guaranteed to be picked up. And actually, at some point in the past, I did make a car. Now, this right here was supposed to look like a Lamborghini, and of course, we're not gonna have a Lamborghini police car, but I think I can use a lot of the same bottom, so I think I can actually take this part right here. So with that, we now have the base of the car in place, and you can get a very good idea of how much space we can actually capture. So let's start building the kidnap wheel of death. This right here is where the chairs are gonna go, and actually I don't want to place too many, otherwise I might actually crash the server. But to make sure I will always capture anyone, I will spin this thing at 1,000,000 miles an hour. So right there we put our wheel, and with a little bit of clever piston placement, we should be able to get this all connected together. And even though this looks pretty ridiculous, I think this should actually do exactly what I want. So when I flick this first lever, everything should go down in a single block, which of course we're gonna have to store people in our trunk, and that's the only way to do it. But more importantly, when I flick this lever, yeah, you're gonna get grabbed, and this is pretty much unescapable. Oh my god. Please let me go, thank you. All right, so this is all working fine, and now when we flick this lever, as you can see, now we can start sweeping this area over and over and over again. And actually, there's a reason I built this thing exactly the way I did, because I'm gonna add a prison cell to every single one of these chairs. If you have been caught, you will never get out of this thing. All right, so now when I jump, I am totally stuck here. And before you know it, I am going to be sat back down. I just gotta make sure I have enough space to have another one up there. But yeah, I am currently totally stuck. And it looks like we now have 2 perfect prison cells. We're just gonna have to clone this to every single one of these. So with this right here, we have the grab mechanic done. And actually, I slowed this thing down a bunch because otherwise you can't even really see what's happening. But yeah, when you get caught, you are totally stuck. I'm actually a little bit nervous about getting started on the next part of this build because I haven't made a car in quite some time. But because of that, I think it's a good idea to first make one of those side diagrams so we can get an idea for what we actually have to work with. And actually, one of the biggest tips that I learned from one of the best builders in the game is to pretty much always work with skill tool 0. It's just simply better. Now, one thing you will notice is that I'm pretty much building this entire car out of plastic. That way, I can actually decide how heavy I want things to be, because if I just used metal right now, I have no idea how much I'm actually going to be using. Now, right here, I am about to start on the most important part of the build, the trunk. And as you can see, no matter what I do, I'm not going to have a lot of space to work with. So the way I'm actually going to have to do this is going to be pretty interesting. And this car is currently way too narrow. This thing is like a bullet right now, so we're going to have to fix that. So yeah, that right there is looking a little bit better. So now in theory, all we're gonna have to do is simply make these points meet and we're gonna have a car body. And actually, I've seen quite a few police cars with this giant battle ram on the front. I think this is an American thing. I think you guys are thinking along the right path, so I'm definitely gonna add one of those. And actually, this right here might be the only thing we're gonna build out of the heaviest material in the entire game, titanium. And actually, I think I'm actually gonna use metal instead of titanium because I want this to be a bit of a better color. Yeah, that looks way nicer. You know, not like that color, but more like something like that. But this right here should still be quite heavy. Why is this? Ah! Stop it! Ah! They're breaking everything! Can't even place levers anymore nowadays. Okay, let's save and reload. Let's see how many things are broken. I think they flicked it exactly enough times for nothing to be broken. And you are now trapped. Congratulations. All right, you can sit over there. No more levers to click for you. All right, so this needs to kind of come down into an arrow shape, but so far it's looking pretty good. Right now, lucky for me, we actually have the mirror tool, so we can just like so. Oh my god, that right there actually looks like a flawless battle ram. That's amazing. And also with that, we get a pretty good idea for how big the front of our car is actually going to be. You know what? That's actually kind of crazy because it's starting to look like a car. So yeah, from now on, the most challenging part is going to be filling in gaps like these. And let's just say that getting all of these angles right and getting these tiny blocks in just the right place was extremely challenging. But as soon as I got the roof as well as the bottom in place, actually filling in the middle was pretty straightforward and not that complicated. So I would highly recommend building one of these side diagrams because it worked great for me. And after filling a metric boatload of those gaps, as you can see, this thing is really looking like a police car. Now, of course, we're gonna have to do the other half, but that should be as simple as just mirroring one side to the other. So let's do that right away. All right, here we go. Let's mirror this. And there is a gap in between. I will have to fix that. All right, time to put the two pieces together. All right, let's see. Here we go. That right there is absolutely amazing. Of course, we're gonna actually have to add back in the trunk mechanics so that way we can open up to actually kidnap people. But before I do that, I'm gonna give this thing a bit of a paint job. With the paint job done, this is already looking a lot better. There's only one slight problem, and that is that we're gonna have to cut out the trunk so that way we can actually open it up. Currently, all of this stuff is glued together, but that is a very small trunk. I mean, that's not too bad. I can easily smooth that part out there so that way we have like a perfect cutout. Okay, so the trunk is gonna be these parts right here. Move that out of the way. And now we're just gonna have to make this a lot cleaner. All right, so after rebuilding pretty much the entire back half of the car, I finally have space to trap people. And actually, let me show you just how perfectly this fits. When this piece goes back on, as you can see, that right there is a literal perfect fit. So I think the point from which we're gonna rotate this entire thing is gonna be right here. All right, so to do the rotation, we're gonna need a servo, something like so. All right, let's see. Is this gonna work? Pull it down. Okay, that's perfect. All right, let's see. Is it gonna work? Oh, wrong way. Oh my God, that looks incredible. Look at that. We can open up the trunk. Oh, that is so good. So yeah, now that we have a working trunk as well as a working grab mechanic, I think all that's left to do is to build the hand that's actually gonna grab people. Now, I've made a couple hands in the past, but all of those are way too big because I think the maximum width I have here is not even a block per finger. Yeah, it is less than that. Well, now that we know how big our hand can be, let's start building it. Now, I've made a couple hands in the past, but this hand right here needed to be way smaller than anything I've ever built before. So that means that I'm gonna have to build it completely from scratch. Now, for the actual design, I decided to take inspiration from VR hands, but still getting every single one of these individual parts put back together and also able to move in just the right way was extremely challenging. And with that, after a ton of work, we are finally finished with the hand. Now, this thing, I mean, it kind of looks like a disaster, but if I actually go ahead and retract all the pistons... Wait, oh, I gotta turn off collision. If I do that for every single finger, as you can see, every single one of these will end up in the exact right spot. Oh my God, dude, that looks so good. And I should be able to now... Oh my God, yes, dude, look at that. We can make a perfect fist. Now, of course, all of the pistons and stuff, they're still showing. But of course, when we hide those, this thing is gonna look absolutely incredible. But one thing that I am a little bit worried about is that we gotta fit this entire thing inside of the car. Now, I did some math and some planning, and I think it should fit, but honestly, I don't know for sure. So I guess I'm just gonna have to put it in there and find out. Okay, you know what? I think the system that I came up with is absolutely genius. And to show you why, I'm actually gonna delete the player grabber for now. All right, here we go. So when I flick this lever right here, as you can see, that hand perfectly ends up inside of our car. I actually didn't cheat. This is kind of like one of those things where I could just hide the hand under the ground, but I always hated when people do that, so I actually put the entire hand inside of the car. And when I flick this lever right here, as you can see, we have a grab animation, dude. Look at that. And it will just simply leave the player inside of the trunk. Dude, how cool is that? As you can see, I can just simply hop in the car, drive this thing around perfectly. Like, this thing actually drives insanely smooth. And when I flick this lever, the hand pops out, the player grabber is going, and it perfectly retracts inside. Dude, it is so clean. There's only a couple problems left with the car. I don't know if you knew this, but pretty much every single police car ever has the word police written on the side. So you know what? That is definitely something I'm gonna have to add, but actually doing text in Build About is pretty difficult. Now, this is actually the first time I've ever built a cursive font, which is where, like, the text is a little bit sideways, and I gotta say, it is quite a bit more challenging, but it is really freaking cool. I've never seen text like this in Build About, and it looks absolutely amazing. Oh my God, dude, I am so happy with how that turned out. This might be the best text I've ever made. This looks so good. So to finish this off, all I should have to do now is simply make this paper thin. And after we copy this text to the other side, this build is finally done. And oh my God, this thing looks incredible. Now, I also went ahead and made all of the stuff invisible, as well as
I added in this little light feature so that way we actually have sirens because, you know, a police car actually needs sirens. So when I flick this lever, the siren should start. Okay, is everything... Oh, I forgot to unanchor. And of course, all the mechanics work. So when I flick this lever, as you can see, we get grabbed. We are now stuck inside of the hand and we are going to get dumped inside of the car. And actually, when I jump while I'm inside of the car, I will still be stuck. There is nothing I can do to actually get out of this thing. So now I think there is only one thing left to do, and that is to find some criminals. Whoa, there's a sign. But wait, are you selling stuff? It says $9.99. That's against terms of service. It's literally for the shop right here. You can't actually buy anything. Dude, what is she talking about? All right, I think we're done loading. Okay, here we go. Flick the lever. Everything is set up. We're gonna have to check this out. Is this lady bothering you? Oh God, wait. I gotta traverse a minefield to get there. It's physically impossible to sell anything here. It's made with blocks. Then your sign is misleading. Sir, is this lady bothering you? Yeah, she is. Man, what's the problem? How am I bothering you? Since it's gonna be like that, actually, the problem is him. He has a sign selling game items for real-life money. Look, come. What? Where? Ma'am, I'm with the police. This is not against TOS. You're with police. Handle it then. Okay. 1 second. Let me get my truck. We gotta just sneak right through here. All right, there we go. We're just gonna have to quickly get into position. Would you like to remove this person off of the premise? Okay, bro, I'm actually kind of stuck. Yeah. All right, just gotta get into position. And boop. All right, there we go. I'm so sorry for the disturbance she caused, but I just dug into the terms of service, and it is illegal. All right, let's see if we can... Oh, wait! Oh, wait! Whoa! Don't come with me to harpoon! Harpoon! No! All right, you know what? I'll just go grab him real quick while I'm at it. There you go. Oh, come on. I just gotta get out of here. Come on, quick turn. We gotta get him too. The terms of service destroyer. Okay, I'm trying to turn. I can't turn this thing fast enough. Ah, he placed that. Oh my God. No, wait. Oh my God, wait. He doesn't know my tricks though. You should have listened. Okay, we gotta just simply wait for this thing to run out. Wait, how did he also harpoon me? Are you kidding me? Okay, the second this thing runs out, we should be fine. Come on, this thing can't last forever. And it ran out. And we are... Bro, there's no way. Why am I flipped upside down right now? She's still stuck in there. Yeah, there's no way I can move it. Wait, if I move to the yellow team, maybe? Wait, he's dodged! Come on, you have to know! Oh my God, okay, perfect. Yes! Anchor the whole thing. I'm gonna just simply move it a little bit. Oh my God, I just remembered moving it is gonna take as long as reloading, which is gonna take a very long time. Wait, oh wait, there she is. Is she actually gonna get out? Because the whole thing is gonna move. Yeah, oh my God, wait, she got out! Ma'am, I'm so sorry for misunderstanding. You were trying to do the right thing, and that savage punked me. Yes. Ah! No, wait, she launched the build! She launched the build as it was moving. This thing is completely broken. Ma'am, I have bad news. My police car was savagely destroyed by Mr. Noises. What? I think I actually have to get revenge. This is getting absurd. Join me, Mrs. Swift. Your seat. Oh, okay, she's sitting. Oh my God, okay. Whole thing is inside of the car. All right, here we go. We are getting ready to get revenge. Now, I'm gonna have to do this properly because this guy is gonna see this coming and he's gonna be very mad about it. Ah! Oh, flick. Ah! Okay, wait, don't let him place blocks on me. He will break everything. Ah, no. We are heavy. This is your mistake, my friend. Oh my God, dude, he's trying to get me so bad right now. Doing this to the police. It's illegal. Stop him. Good stuff. I don't know if you know what you're doing. I was gonna say I'll torture you in a basement. Delete those blocks ASAP. Hey! Stop it! I gotta take a seat. Oh yeah. How are you gonna pull me now, huh? Uh-oh. Help. I'll reset the harpoons. And I'll shoot them on him instead. Oh my God, he's actually doing it. This was the right thing to do. Oh my God, dude, my build is like freaking out right now. It did not like that. All right, now go away. Okay, fine. The police doesn't listen to criminals. Get him! Quick! Oh, okay, maybe I was a little preemptive with that. It's kind of hard to aim this thing. Come on. Ah! No. Oh no, he definitely got me. Oh no. Oh, there is nothing I can do. Yeah, there is nothing I can do. This thing is now stuck to the side. All right, there's only one thing left I can do. Mr. Gustav, I am sorry that it had to come to this. All right, here we go. Hello, little guy. Yeah, how do you feel about that? Oh, he's trying to get rid of me? Oh, he's trying to get rid of me? Yeah! How do you feel about that, huh, little guy? Gustav, you have been defeated. He went, oh, okay. That is kind of what I was expecting to happen. Yeah, I guess sometimes the criminals just win.